On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
I think that's very interesting. And so when you speak about that, the marching in the streets, I've never seen that when it comes to like a citizen per citizen type of situation. I've only seen that when it's the establishment that we pay to protect us that deletes us.
All last year we were saying white people, black people on white people lawn.
Hold on, I don't think she finished.
This is crazy.
So I think that is the reason that people are in the streets, because obviously we've seen historically that the criminal justice system does not work for Black people. So that is the real reason people in the streets. Now, when it comes to crime in your neighborhood with the people that are around you and how that goes, that's a separate issue that comes back to self. People have to look in the mirror and figure out what is going on with them. I mean, in terms of trying to hold other people accountable, I don't see that. Most people are just trying to keep themselves safe.
No. I want y'all to stay on code. I want y'all to stay on code, rocking with Black people, regardless of what it is that they do, what they stand for, and how they look. I want y'all to stay on code. The same conversation. I'm going to bring up this. Listen, I've been on this panel for a long time. The same conversations that we used to have over a year ago when y'all was talking about being on code with other Black people. I want y'all to keep that same energy. Rock with them. Stick with them. Don't divest yourself from them. Keep rocking with only Black people based off of the color of their skin. I'm gonna just stop right there. I ain't even gonna say nothing yet.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go to K on this one. PNB Rock passing at 30. Is that trivial or big picture?
Why? So I don't know who that person is, but just in terms of the state of our community as it relates to, certain acts of violence and things that are committed amongst each other, due to whatever factors are at play. I think that's a big picture. I think there are many variables that need to be addressed. And I think that we all need to be working towards the betterment of our community.
All right. So you said big picture or trivia? I didn't hear that part.
Big picture for like violence, amongst ourselves and things like that. Like, I don't know who PNB Rock is, but I'm just saying in general, I think that violence in our community is a big picture issue.
All right, can I go next? I can't contain myself. I'm sorry. Where's Black Lives Matters? Where's Jesse Jackson?
They haven't said anything actually about that.
I know.
Yeah, they have not. It's shocking.
Where are the protests? Why are we not out marching in our communities all of a sudden? Why don't we have the same energy for these dudes that die every single day in LA, Atlanta, Detroit, New York, Chicago, where they passed the purge law? Where are all of y'all? Why y'all not calling y'all legislative branches all of a sudden? How come y'all ain't got no energy for them now? We all calm now. When we was talking about Breonna Taylor and all of these other dudes, y'all was on fire. Y'all was on 10. Where's all the energy at all of a sudden? Huh? I don't see no protesting. I don't see no advocating. I don't see no talking about defunding the police no more. Now that all of them is quitting in all of the police forces in urban communities. I don't see none of that. I don't see y'all going out there and demanding justice. I don't see y'all trying to find the killers. I don't see nobody doing nothing but talking. But ain't nobody standing up for the thing that actually matters in the Black community. Where's all of these where's my pro-Black people? I ain't seen Umar Johnson said nothing. He said nothing. Let it be a white person, but we got exponentially more violence in our own communities and ain't nobody saying nothing. I don't see nobody talking about their property values all of a sudden continuing to go down. I don't see nobody complaining about the fact that they can't even go and eat breakfast no more. See, the problem is we saying that Jesus Christ. The problem is that we need to protect ourselves instead of identifying the killers. We still got this no snitching culture. Come on, man. I want to see that same level of outrage that y'all had during the pandemic when y'all wasn't even supposed to be 6 feet within each other and wearing masks. But y'all was out there protesting and tearing up y'all own communities. You was tearing up Wendy's. You was tearing up AutoZone. You was trying to hold somebody accountable. Where is the same energy The same energy, the same love and passion that y'all got for each other. Where is that at all of a sudden?
They're not going to
I
do
don't
that.
see nothing.
They're not going to do that in South Central. Sorry to say it,
They
but
ain't doing it nowhere.
they're not.
Nobody complaining about black people killing black people. Nobody is complaining about black people killing black people. Nobody. Not Maxine Waters. Not nobody. I don't see nobody having a conversation except for the people that's divested themselves against the worst versions of us. Y'all know what y'all gonna do? Rest in peace. Put him on a t-shirt. And that's the end of the conversation. Meanwhile, your favorite dude that you said to be on code with, the dude that's gonna go with you to the show to go and see Ariel and the Little Mermaid, he gonna be out here rocking somebody's snot box tomorrow. And we ain't got nothing to say about it. I'm done. I'm it. That's all I got to say.
Kayla, when
So
it comes to PNB Rock passing at 30, trivial or big picture, and explain why. Again, if you're in the audience, make sure you guys put a T if you think it's trivial, or B in the chat if you think it's big picture. All right, Kayla.
So overall, I think it's big picture to just violence in general. I mean, violence in general is at an all-time high. The nice neighborhoods that used to be nice and safe are not nice and safe anywhere in America really anymore. So I think it's definitely big picture because violence is just becoming more prevalent. Like it wasn't even at nighttime. It was in the middle of the day. You know what I mean? Like nobody has no coof anymore, even about it. Where I feel like there's used to be at least, a certain code with like, I don't know. But I do think that in terms of what like Anton is saying, that's very different because these are citizens against other citizens. You know what I'm saying? Like these is people in their community. Yes, black people kill black people more because they live around each other. And the same thing for white people. More white people kill more white people. We are not the number ones in killing them. They kill each other just as like we do because they're around each other. So I think that is I think that's very interesting. And so when you speak about that, the marching in the streets, I've never seen that when it comes to like a citizen per citizen type of situation. I've only seen that when it's the establishment that we pay to protect us that deletes us.
All last year we were saying white people, black people on white people lawn.
Hold on, I think she finished.
This is crazy.
So I think that is the reason that people are in the streets, because obviously we've seen historically that the criminal justice system does not work for black people. So that is the real reason people in the streets. Now, when it comes to crime in your neighborhood with the people that are around you and how that goes, that's a separate issue that comes back to self. People have to look in the mirror and figure out what is going on with them. I mean, in terms of trying to hold other people accountable, I don't see that. Most people are just trying to keep themselves safe.